Bengals sideline. That's head coach Zach Taylor. These guys coming off back-to-back losses. Up here in the booth, alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Punter Jordan Stout set to get us started. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his second Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss that stings. No doubt he feels it could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Play action here. Burrow trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he brings this one back. It's a Baltimore pick six.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. How you want to feel about it.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Let's get to the game here to Chase Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. Looking right, and he finds him. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. And they've got on 3rd down. It's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on the punt on 4th. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. They certainly had a hand in it too. And you aren't winning a lot of games in this league or any league if you turn it over 3 times without a touchdown to counteract them. A lot of room for him to improve this week.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Another run for Henry. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Dax Hill up for the stop. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3. Lamar off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Hey, middle. 1st down.
Here's Henry running left. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They go play fake with Jackson. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Turning to Henry on third. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he gets those tackles.
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. That's a big hole left. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pull out in front for their 13-zip. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Stout all set to send this one away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
That's Big 13. Big 13.
Burrow from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Open this fullback now. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come up big on third down there with the set. And Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. Tylan Wallace on the return for the Ravens. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Rolling left by... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
180. 181.
Jackson now, third and long. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they're going to try to break through this defense and put some points up. They're down 14 zip.
11 mighty.
Drive will begin with a run by Brown. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. And it's the Bengals who have 2nd and 4.
Gun. Stop. Ready.
Here's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
Gotta go.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 7. First down, Cincinnati.
11.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
So here again, it's Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down. Here we go, third and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 5.
11.
Trying to get it with the option here. Continuing to dig, he's inside the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Throwing is Burrow. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
11 MP. Take.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
11 MP.
Throwing from the gun.
11 MP. Take.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Here we go. What?
Burrow setting to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
11 Thomas.
Shotgun handoff to P-Ron. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, though. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
On 2.
It's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
What's this
At
say?
the 9-yard line.
Can.
Burrow back to throw. The throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and goal, they need 3 yards here.
Ready. Let's go.
Now Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's going to be stopped. Third and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on fourth and goal? McPherson's kick is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And his touchdown, another one for him this season, as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. They've got blackjack on the clock, not a ton of time to use before halftime. All right, keeping it simple, they're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Quick.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Lamar. Finds his man, it's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Escapes out to the left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready.
Final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Hey, middle.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Oh, they're on it, and he's dropped again. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
180. 180. It's hot.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan battle with the INT. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Give on second, it's Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
11.
Counterplay, Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
11.
Burrow to the air now. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13. And it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start.
False start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. First and goal, a little bit tougher here.
Gun. Shot. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. It's Compt, and it's Higgins again. And he gets them back what they lost on that penalty. 2nd and 10. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Brown can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal.
11.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. Burrow will throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
The drive begins with Henry. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Running once more with Henry. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, they're the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Jackson now on 3rd. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this was certainly a miss hit, low and pretty short. Now he's going to fair catch this one, and they are loving this. A very short kick and some excellent field position for them. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Brown on the inside give. Look at that work, churning those legs, driving across the 15. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
18. Ravens 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. One quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Finds the in route complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. They're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Number 7, Rashad Bateman. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Lamar throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Looking to throw. The left side caught by Andrews. And he gets this forward to the 19. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Give him 4 on that play, so now they've got second and goal.
DC, ready? DC.
Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Go left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Here we go. 180.
Back to throw it. This connects with Higgins. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First down, Bengals.
The play fake, Burrow. And finds Burks, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Back to throw. He's going to keep it this time. He is down to the 30-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 12.
They look to throw it. Right side cut by Higgins. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Brings up second and a yard.
Here he is to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better at making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Third down, get to Brown. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him, and he delivers.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense more good numbers well into this second half. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Stiff arm success. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he can escape no longer. They roll over and bring it down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Wallace with a return here. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Baltimore running its offense out now. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Henry on second. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far. In past years, for a potential game-winning touchdown, let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Jackson keeping it himself. Has room inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead in this game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there and being looked at now. Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score. But starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Cincinnati uses its second timeout, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Third and just 2 to go. Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 4. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. All right, so far so good, partner. Taking advantage of the change to respond here in overtime. We all know that was reserved only for the playoffs previously. But now an opportunity teams get in regular season games, too.
Yeah, I think we both love this because really it keeps teams from blaming a coin flip anymore. Even if some of the anger in the past was justified now you just look in the mirror and know it's all upon you to deliver.
It's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
Good set.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
11. 180.
Burrow from the gun. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tie us up 28-all. These new overtime rules have given us quite the game here, haven't they? Now it is next score wins as we're off again. Wallace with a return here. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts. First and 10 now from the 30. Lamar off to play fake. And he has the pick, but no, he can't hold on. Would have given him a chance to win it in OT. But nope, just second down now. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Play action. Here's Jackson. He's going to push one deep down. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. With just 2 seconds left in OT, we've got a timeout. Here's Tyler Luke in a high-pressure spot. And his kick is blocked. He can advance it now, picked up inside the 30. So apologies to everybody who stayed up quite late for some extra football here, as even after our overtime frame, Brock, we're going to leave this primetime contest all tied up.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right.